Hey, how's it going? I have an NU match, little Wi-Fi battle Gen 5 going on. I was kind of bored one day, so I looked for a battle, and this kind of happened. So he leads off with a Torkoal, and I'm leading off with my Cacturn. Obviously, he has the type advantage, so I'm going to predict him to predict a switch. He's going to go for the Stealth Rocks. I get some free Sword Stances up, which is pretty nice because now I'm at like a basically free +2. I know I'm outspeed him, so I just go for the Encore, and now he's stuck in a big Cox. So that's cool. He has to switch. He's forced to switch, so I'm going to hit hard with a nice little Seed Bomb on whatever the hell he wants to bring out. Turns out it's a Shuckle. And if you haven't noticed already, his whole team is full of turtles. Well, you probably haven't noticed yet, but he likes turtles, and his whole team is turtles. I just decided to kill this thing. I could have gone for the risky thing and just Swords Danced again or something, but I figured I just wanted that thing dead. Now he brings out a Blastoise. I figured I was going to be able to outspeed. Usually Blastoises are walls. I didn't really think about it, and he's Choice Scarfed and kills me with an Ice Beam, which was a misplay on my part, I guess, but just a weird Blastoise on his part. So I bring out Balls, knowing that Blastoises in general really can't hurt me at all. So I get a free Toxic, which turned out to be pretty critical in this match, so that was pretty cool. So, yeah. I'm in here with Balls. I know he can't hurt me. He's got a switch. I want to see whatever he's going to bring out. Turns out to be this Torterra, and I stockpiled forgetting that he had a freaking Torterra, so that kind of sucks. All he has to do is hit me with like one Wood Hammer, and Balls cannot take hammers. That shit's not chill, so I got to switch out into Dick Pinch, because Dick Pinch can take any type of thing this Torterra wants to do. Turns out he just goes for the Curse, which was a pretty reasonable play on his part. So now he's at +2 defense and attack, and -1 speed. So I'm a retard and accidentally Earthquake, doesn't do anything, and he hits me with a Stone Edge, which is going to kill Dick Pinch, which, Dick Pinch, you failed in this match, bro. I'm sorry. There was nothing else I could do to this Torterra. This Torterra pretty much walls my team. It's a good thing he wasn't a Rock Polish one, because then he probably would have been able to just sweep my team. But I bring out my Lapras, and Lap Dance is going to go for that little Ice Beam shit. It's 4 times effective, so that helped out, and it's dead now. So Dick Pinch kind of needed to die in order for the rest of this battle to go the way I wanted it to. Now he brings out a Golem, which is, I mean, kind of a turtle, I guess. Looks like a little bit of a turtle. I'm just going to go for the Surf just because I want to knock it down to its sturdy, and I know it's going to hit me with something that, whatever, Rock Blast it turns out to be, and I think that's going to definitely kill Lapras, which kind of is a shame, so, but whatever. I basically killed this Golem. All I gotta do is hit it once, and I'm faster than it with basically everything that I have. So I go into Steven, and Steven is Choice Banded, so anything I use is gonna hit hard as fuck. I decide to go for the X Scissor, I believe, but he predicts that and brings out the Torkoal. So I'm like, alright, I gotta switch probably back into Balls, I'm thinking, just because I don't want to take any damage on anything else. I know Balls can absorb pretty much everything. He ends up using Yawn, which makes me drowsy, so I don't want to fall asleep next turn. I'm like, well, shit, I gotta switch the fuck out of here. He has no reason to stay in, so I know that there's really no point in him yawning in the first place. I'm just gonna switch out, get rid of that Yawn, and I'm into Life. And he has to switch into Brandon, this other freaking turtle guy. There's turtles everywhere, man. We got an overdose of turtles. He's forced to switch because he doesn't want to die, so he has to switch back into his Torkoal, which I get a Lead Seed on, and everything's all gravy right about now. So I can either try to hit this thing with an Earthquake and hope it dies, or I could switch back into Balls. I don't know. I just try to go for the Earthquake. The Ground Pound Sun is going to fuck that thing up, and since it's 4 times effective, that thing's dead. So, Life is looking pretty solid here. Now he brings out John, the Choice Scarfed Blastoise, which for some reason I didn't even know was Choice Scarfed at this point still. He's going to Choice Scarf himself into Water Spout. I predict the Water move. Balls absorbs that shit like a sponge, and I'm all the way back to full pretty much after leftovers. So I'm looking solid here, and he's taking some toxic damage. See, this is why I'm telling you about that toxic damage being super critical, because eventually that shit just knocks him down, and I think eventually kills him. So now that I know his Torterra's gone, I can safely set up some stockpiles with Balls. I don't have to worry about no grass type bullshit coming in here and fucking me over. So his turtle thing, I realize, can't really hurt me at all, and then he goes for the Curse, which is kind of like, okay, well maybe he has something that can hurt me, just not powerful enough yet, so he's just bumping that shit up. But then I kind of thought about it. There's not really any moves that this guy can have to hurt Balls, especially with a stockpile. He can curse as much as he wants. Basically, I'm just gonna Scald it. I think I tried to Toxic it, but it missed. So I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm just gonna Scald this bitch and hope for a burn, because I don't want its attack to be massively powerful. So I'm just gonna eventually I hit it like 3 times and then I get the burn. I think it's next turn. and that halves his attack. So this Tortuga basically failed, and there's the burn. So it has massive defenses right now, and it even missed the Stone Edge. Not saying it would have done anything to Balls, just the fact that he missed it after all those curses was just pretty funny. But I'm just going to go for one more Scald. It's going to knock it down, and Brandon is dead. So now the only thing he can do is bring back out the Golem, try to hit me with a Sucker Punch. That's not going to do shit. My balls are made of steel, motherfucker. That's not going to hurt at all. I hit it with a Scald, and that is a dead Golem right there. So I'm looking pretty solid here. Balls at full health. I am basically got the game in the bag. It's kind of just a matter of whittling this stupid Blastoise down. I switch into Steven as he brings out his Blastoise, trying to take an Ice Beam. I know I could live one Ice Beam, but for some reason I forgot that it was Choice Scarfed and thought I was going to be able to outspeed, hitting it with an X-Scissor and then killing it. But no, that didn't happen. He outspeeds me, Ice Beams me, and Steven's dead. So now I decide to bring back out Balls, which I should have just stayed in the freaking first place. But yeah, so Balls is going to take an Ice Beam like a monster. I'm going to set up one stockpile. I'm not worried about losing too much health because I got the recover. So all I got to do is stockpile once, and then I'm going to recover next turn, get all my health back, and I'm to the point where my defenses are where he's not going to kill me before he can die to Toxic first. So that's pretty much the game right there. I just recovered all that nice little health off, and this poison is basically taking its toll. One Scald is going to knock it to the point where the poison's gonna kill it. So Quagsire, MVP of life. I mean, in this situation, I guess. Quagsire is just a badass in general, though. So that's the end of the game, guys. Thank you for watching. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. And titties.